Hello, hello everybody, and welcome back to Oakbridge. We've just finished fertilising both grass fields. Is that seeds on there, or is it... I wonder how much forgot to click that. Some tasty looking contracts here, if I'm honest. Very tasty. That's up there, that's there. And that's there. Let's check that. And how much is fertiliser to buy? From that liftable pack. I can't find it now. How strange. Not seeds, fertilizer. Oh, 1,000 litres for 500 quid. Not liftable though. And that's ooh. Is that risky? I can't lift them without that contraption. And I don't really want to do one at a time, do we? Could do putting them on that trailer. I tell you what, I mean, we've got to come down this way to do that contract. Should I take all three and try and smash them out for this episode? Why have they not got a small lifting thing at the do you know what? Do you reckon that would work on if I sent a worker to the store, just there, hello, and then if we this is a bit of a convoluted way. I quite like the idea of getting a small vintage tractor though. They're on the way, they're going. My other tractor's down. Oh, I could have just took this though, couldn't I? 9 mile an hour. I can just take that though, can't I, really? Instead of messing around. That's what it's for. It's shuttling things backwards and forwards. Just because the brakes don't work properly, the only slight issue that I end up having. But if it will connect to... oh, it's a tow bar though, isn't it? What's the end of that? Would have been amazing if it would have fit as well. Nah. Not gonna have it, bruv. Right. It's there already. Is that the only tractor I've got here? Take that little jobby, or just go in that. What's a 12 mile an hour? No. Yes. That's got the weight. There's every chance that it's not going to work. In fact, this actually holds. I wonder if that will fill up with those seeds as well. No. Well, I'll go to the foot of our stairs. The little one it may be. That should work. We should be able to put a drawbar on that. Drop that. Leave that there for now. A little bit uncomfortable, but I've got my high vis on in case I'm delaying any traffic. They can see us. Just thinking that'll get us a load of money in. There is a bit more decorating I want to do down at that garden that we made in the last episode. But I'm also conscious, yes, I'm also conscious that we are... Ooh, don't do that. Oh, it takes the weight okay, doesn't it? I thought that was refillable. That was partly the reason. why I picked it up. But if it's not, then that doesn't work really. How much was it? It's quite big actually, when you measure it up to that. I don't look very happy, do I? Whee. Anywho, you get the idea. We'll revisit this in a moment. It's yeah, where's that going? Oh no. Bugger. Balls. I didn't want to do that, did I? These like to roll on the reds quite a bit, and they can only be picked up by that implement. Come on. No. Come on. Up you get. I'm in a bit of a nightmare here, aren't I? I might just have to put it all in a trailer. I might have to go and get my trailer. Yes, I think I will. Maybe. Will that work? Maybe, maybe not. We'll find out. Right. I backed out going to get the trailer as I realised it's full of wood chips. And I can't afford another trailer. I suppose I could have leased one. I did lease pallet forks for the skid steer for 40 quid and managed to turn it on its side, which I managed to put on the trailer, which I managed to connect up to that, along with the bucket, which has now got 1,000 litres in it as well. So I'm already regretting the idea of doing these fertilising jobs. I've only accepted the one, but I don't really want to be sitting on all this fertiliser either, even though it was cheap. I'll tell you what I could do actually. Let me take that. I'll just go for a big old let's get to the field and see if I can load it up. If I can, straight from the back. I don't know if I'm going to get the stuff out the. Where am I going? Further than this, that's for sure. Oh, that little one there, that's fine. Okay. What time are we at? Oh, it's 2:30. My theory is, how long have we got? We got long enough to get all of the contracts done. Should just really go for it if the opportunity's there, shouldn't we? Well, we can make money with this equipment. Drop that. Please say refill. Yes. Game on. Let's go. Get them both in. 9 hours to do that. Let's do it. 35 grand's worth of contract. We've got to have a go at that. Got to. That'll get us back in good stead for any other equipment that we need to buy. Possibly some more cows. Right, running straight down the top end. I'll come back to you with a bit of a progress update at some point before it gets dark. It shouldn't take too long actually, really. Although those other fields might be quite big. I guess we're about to find out. First contract down, and it's not even 3 o'clock, so absolutely flying. Got me Fert train. Doesn't do any work for these fields, do we? Not yet, anyway. Next contract is coming up. I think it's the one we've done. I think it's this one up on the left. We've done a lot of work on this one. If it is. I'll start at the bottom. Yeah, it's this one. I'll leave this at the bottom. My rig. If I've got enough fuel. Oh, actually, this is quite a big field, isn't it? Which contracts are bigger? This one, okay. So I can sort of say roughly if I start this at 3, the other field won't take as long. That's how I'm working it. Also, interestingly, since 1.7, which I haven't realised, you've got cruise control deactivation, which is pretty cool. So, I mean, you probably already know this, but cruise control on, activate your line, off you go, automatically go to your cruise control. Saves you constantly putting it on and off, so automates it even more so than it did previously. But I'm quite happy with that. Right, 3 o'clock. Let's see where we get to. I've only gone and ran out of fertiliser already, so I'll have to buy another 6 bags. I've not finished the second field yet. Oh, come on. They don't like being... They're top heavy, incredibly top heavy. considering you can't pick them up, they seem to fly and roll around a lot. Now this is the bigger field, isn't it? So 6 should be enough. Tempted to get more though. Go on, off you go. Lovely. Let's go back end and I can start strapping. I think getting a nice little runaround tractor would be quite... just something for... pulling things like that trailer around, because for the price it's probably rubbish quality, but it's a quarter of the price that we're paying. Come on, in you go. Don't drop. Don't you drop. Don't you do it. Push that then. Let's get that strapped. Time are we at? 20 to 5, so it's about an hour and a half I reckon doing that field, so 20 to 5 now. It's done for... still got to go over there though. What is going on? Come on. Oh, they've got helium in them. A sprayer would have been handy. In a perfect world. I've got plenty of room to get those two on, haven't I? 6,000 litres should be enough. 7,000 with what I've got. So I've filled the tank up already. Hey, oh, come on. Right. I'll try and stop faffing about. And I'll go and finish the other. No. And I'll go and finish the other field. Well, I'll give you an update anyway, depending on what time I start that one. Still got to get back over and finish that last field, and there's a few passes to get in yet. Now this one's gone up lovely. John, lovely, that's it. Same again on that side. We need something down here at the store that you can just collect and go with things. I'm gonna have to leave that as it is and just risk it. I'm making a mess. I can't put that on there because it won't empty. Alright, I'll clean up to do this evening, aren't I? Yeah, well. Oh, that's not going to strap. Or maybe it has. Yeah, that'll be alright. Be right. See ya shortly. Okay, over to the last field. Now I'm thinking about it, I had 4,000 litres that wasn't enough. But I didn't go through that much. 7,650 litres that I've got now. And it's a smaller field. So it's definitely going to be too much, isn't there? So I'm going to be left with a bit of fur. That's not bad though. I mean, it'll be a couple of bags. We've got, I say we've got a place to put it, but that long thin shed's going to be a pain to get that that trailer in. I think he's going to have to go, that long thin shed. I'm losing my work shed, but we can put a workshop in. Well, I haven't said that. We'll have a bit of money in, so I can ring the builders and see if they can come out and do something. Maybe get them to use the old brickwork to do it. That's not a bad shout. I've got to get them to come out anyway, because they can clear a load of the rubbish away. Caravan can go, because that's not really any use to me. Where am I going? On the right. Not this one, but the next one. Interesting. How am I going to get in? Through that gap. That's a gate here. Or should we just go to the top and then come back in? Might be a better idea. To the top. I saw the farmer that owns the field, both these fields, and he was laughing at me for the size of the equipment I've got. Laughing at the size of my equipment. Yeah, believe it. So you're paying for the job, not for the time it's taking me. We should be sitting on about should have unstrapped all that, shouldn't I? Better. Should be sitting on a good 25 bag, I reckon. Could have actually drove through the way around with that, couldn't I? Just kept going. Why not? For a change. I'm assuming it's got connectors. All of them. 2 headlands. I don't think there's a need for 2. That's a bit ambitious. Let's adjust that. 1's fine. Yes. Should have started off like this, shouldn't I? Good little fertilise system. Right, 6:30 was my plan. I want to be done by 7. Hopefully it won't be too dark. It's looking alright. It's April, late April should be. Just before it gets dark, I reckon. I want a bit of time to try and put some bit of planting in at my gardens around the chickens. I'm enjoying it like this. My little steering wheel to the right. However, I better go and top up as I'm drastically low. And now I can't remember where I've gone. Let's see if I can get that one off the front. I think it's only up to 1,000. Probably could do with a bigger one. Oh, it was more than 1,000. Interesting. How bizarre. Right, I'm gonna guess somewhere around here. I've done the headland. Oh dear. Off we go. I've not turned the spreader on. Well, I'll get to the bottom and then I'll come back up. Can you see the map? Oh yeah, got a few passes to do yet, and then the top headland. So spin it around. We are spreading. Nice, nice, nice. Does that steering wheel turn? Old school upholstery. Poultry? Old school chickens. Yeah, it's quite fun. Sitting right on the edge. You just have to remember all the controls on your left instead of on your right. Ooh, fuel. I probably shouldn't have just done that run down, should I? I'm gonna have to try and wing it. Damn it. Have I got any fuel at the farm? I'm gonna have to wing it. 84%. I'm gonna have to try and wing it. Am I doing the right line? Come on, load up. Yes. Yes, yes, yes. So I'm hoping, was it 6:30? Got a bit of rain coming. I wanted to put some trees and do a bit of terraforming over it. Or the small holding. our gardens. Is this active or is this just going in a straight line? It says it's active. Yeah, it is. We're steering. I'm steering. There's nothing to worry about. Fingers crossed. Yes. Will we make it? Sun's beginning to set. It's a bit of a race against time. Daylight and fuel, and we're going to end up with a lot more fertiliser left over than I was expecting. If anybody asks, we're open for work fertiliser wise. Oh, done it. We've done it. Completed it, mate. Looks a safe place to come out. They're going to be a pain to sort out, aren't they? Flip her around. Let's head back. We've only got to go down to the village, to the hamlet, not get enough speed on here. We might be able to freewheel it if we do run out of fuel. We ran out of fuel on here before, on this strip, didn't we? Ages ago. Ages and ages ago. I think we got further. We were further back, so. So we should be reaped. Now, right old tidying up to do as well. We might have time to put a few bushes and a couple of trees in just to decorate the garden then, because we are running fairly close with the time. Wait a minute, that's not the turning. That's not the one. It's ours. Got a little bit of money, we might be able to put a workshop in. Maybe some beehives to get some money in as well. That might be a bad idea. I've got a feeling I've put some fuel in here as well. I did. 349 litres. In you get. Excellent work. Right. I've got an idea. That might work. Fill up with one. Bugger. Why is that only took 400 litres and not emptied out? Empty that. It should be 1,000. Yes, there we go. Drop that. They're going to be easier to move and stack. I can do that with pallet 4, no problem. Maybe that's what the secret is. I could buy it, switch it into smaller pallets. Yes, that could be a great idea. Why didn't I think of that before? I could have saved myself so much time prannying around. There's a tip for you. Those of you that have made it to the end. A lovely, valuable tip. We need something, even just a tiny, small, cheap trailer should do it, I'd have thought. That can take seed and solid fert. In fact, can this take seed? No, because it's taking solid fert from somewhere. Anyway. Should we attempt to do a bit of decorating, or should we just leave that for the next episode? I'll tell you what we'll do. Just to have a bit of a roundup of this episode, I'll have to save it first. Move this out of the way. Collect 14, 19, lovely. Save. Just to wrap the episode up quickly, because it's going to be, it could be 10 minutes of putting plants in. So we'll just do a quick couple of minutes. Did I save that? I can't remember. Short-term memory loss there. Let's have a look at the sheds and garages that I'm considering. Should we... Yeah, I should have the room to put them straight in. So there's that one that's 12,000. And that one is 10,000. Nice and flat there, isn't it? Let's have a look. So this is 12,000. It's got a bit of a... I think they might be by the same modder, to be fair. But this has got some wonderful accoutrements for the character. It's just breeze block, so it will just get chucked up. So you probably won't reuse that stone. That trailer could be handy. Anvil. And the workshop. Oh, it's a nice looking workshop. That's good. I like that. And then this one's we've got a hanging basket action. Again, really well detailed. Your axe. Got your tyre. It's definitely the same modder, isn't it? Now this one's nice because it's got a window. We could replace that with this. Well, I imagine the inside's going to look identical then. Pretty much. This one looks... This hasn't got the brand new, the newer looking thing, so I'd say this is ideal for what we're looking at. So I'll have a word. Oh, I've got a football down here as well. Sweet. So I'll have a word with the builder. Get them to come in and do a bit of work. I think that is perfect. Perfect for what we want. Yes. A little window to look out as well onto the edge outside. Just got to work out the plans for it, but obviously this will all need to be ripped down first. And we'll have to get all of this out, but that's not a problem. Let's celebrate by taking a bit of hay to the goats and checking on the animals. A successful episode. We've got a bit of money in the bank. We've managed to get it all done in daylight as well, which is even better. I might go and get a couple more cows now because we've got a bit of money. And I've still got that. Might be an idea to get that done. Bit of tidying up to be done as well though. Just because we've got the rental of that. Although I don't think it costs a lot to have for another day if we wanted it to. I just want a bit of a tidy up. Still no meadow grass yet. But good stuff. I do hope you've enjoyed the episode. If you have, hit the like button. If you're not subscribed yet, feel free to hit the subscribe button. And until next time, thank you so much for watching. And bye bye for now.